Hello everybody, welcome back to Steve's Gear. And today I just kind of wanted to do a quick little video. I'm out here kind of at a local trail, so I apologize if the sound is pretty bad. I still never have replaced my microphone, and of course it's kind of a windy day. It's a little busy, so you may hear some cars cruise by every once in a while. But I thought I would just do a pocket dump, and then we would kind of go over some things I've been using for work, and I'll show you guys a few things that I may switch up to next month. So, all right, first let's just go ahead and do a pocket dump. I'm not carrying anything too crazy with me today. As normal, I have an open sea leather wallet. Today I am carrying just a set of keys, AirPod Pros, and for a knife, I'm carrying that small Sebenza. So I've been carrying this kind of on my off time when I'm not working. Loving it so far, still a great knife. It's really breaking in nicely, getting super smooth, and yeah, I really love this one. So this is the one that's been in my pocket pretty much every day that I'm not working. Love it. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other things here. So I went ahead and brought out the Nutsack Speed Sling. I haven't really got a chance to use this too much. Today's kind of the first day that I'm kind of out and about with it. So I put a few things in it that I've been using for work. And like I said, a few things I think I might switch up to. So go ahead and take a look in it. Inside, now it's not really set up for anything how I'm normally going to carry it. I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of a plane trip next month, and so I think I'll set it up for airport. But right now I'll just show you what I got. So for work, every day I still carry the Leatherman Wave 2. I did a video on this one a long time ago, one of my first videos. Still love this thing. It's great. I mean, if you are in the market for one, a Leatherman, I think you can't go wrong with the Wave Plus. Super awesome. Still using that little sheath here that came with it, or it didn't come with it. This one I purchased extra. Keep a little pin there for backup, and I keep just one of the sets of extra bits in there. This is kind of some of the most common ones I use, but it's great. I love this thing. I have been using the Olight Arc Flex actually for about almost 2 months at work, and it's been holding up pretty well. Now, I wouldn't say that it's my favorite light, but there are a few things that I really like about it. One, the articulating head actually came in pretty handy for when I clip it on my hat. I do kind of like being able to adjust that beam. It is pretty bright. It's not the brightest light. I find myself a lot of times just double tapping it when I turn it on just to go straight into turbo mode. And turbo mode gets me by. Battery life and stuff on it's been pretty darn good. No problems with the articulation so far. I mean, it's been in wet conditions. I just got back from kind of a sandy area, so it's been exposed to some sand and some salt water. But other than that, it's been working great. You know, held up good. I do like the kind of the size of it, and I like the rounded corners. It's pretty flat. It's pretty comfortable in the pocket. So yeah, I've been kind of a fan of this one lately. And then the O-Clip is another one that I like to bring with me. I don't use it all the time, but I have found it pretty handy that it has the magnet on it. I don't clip it onto a lot of things, but I like the magnet. Small enough where I can kind of put it wherever I need it to go. Puts off a decent amount of light for the size. So this one's been going with me quite a bit at work when I'm, you know, working. For the knife, I did do a video on this one a while back. The Native 5, I've been using this one for work pretty much every day. And it's been a great knife. You know, I don't use the knife a ton. I do use it to open some basic stuff, boxes, cut some plastic, things like that. But a lot of times if I have a kind of a crappy job, I don't want to mess this one up, I'll use the blade off of the Leatherman. But it's a great knife. It's loosening up pretty darn well. You know, really easy to use one-handed now. It was a little stiff when I first bought it, but it's working great. So edge is holding up nice. It's got that S30V. I like S30V steel. I know it's not the latest and greatest, but I still think it's a pretty darn good steel. All right, this little Gerper thing, you know, I got this just off an Amazon random purchase. Well, I'm not a huge fan of the knife. Actually, the knife really sucks on it, but I use it kind of like a little mini pry bar when I need to. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, but I like the little bit driver. You know, I do have a bit driver on the Leatherman, but this is kind of nice just for a little extra reach. And so I've been using this one quite a bit just for a little flathead. And yeah, it's been working out pretty darn good. That's pretty much what I've been using mostly for work. I did kind of switch up to the O-Pen 2. I got several of these Olight pens, and I just kind of threw this one in there just as something different. I don't use the light a whole lot, just kind of a nice little click pin. It is lightweight, pretty darn lightweight. I was using the Phoenix one for a while. Nothing against the Phoenix one, I just decided to switch it up a little bit. So I've been carrying this one in the shirt pocket pretty much every day. Plus I have a ton of refills for them, so I might as well use some of them up. Some things I'm thinking about switching up to. So I've never done a video on this flashlight before. I've actually had it for a long time, but I've never done a video on it. This is like the Emisar. I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, but it's a flashlight that I had, I wouldn't say custom ordered, but I did pick out my own LEDs for it. I had a high-powered driver put in, and it's an 18650 flashlight. I bought a some Samsung rechargeable 18650s for it, and those ones there. And so far, just from initial testing, it's worked out pretty good. It does run, what is it, the Anduril system, I believe it's called. So it's kind of customized. You can kind of see it's got those lit up LEDs in there. Now I actually have it set up where the LED color will change based on how much battery percentage you have left. So it's pretty cool. It's got a nice big button. It's also backlit, and it does have kind of like a stepless system. So it goes up and down really quick, which I like. And then you can always double tap it for the full turbo. So, and it is pretty customizable. I don't know all the ins and outs of that Anduril system yet. I'm still kind of learning, but I did kind of set up the LEDs how I wanted. On the inside, as you can see, they went from kind of that pink color to green real quick. And then once you learn that, oh, now they're at blue. So, you know, after you use it at high power, it kind of draws a little bit of wattage, and then it goes back to the other one. So probably a little bit more in-depth video of this one once I get to use it a little bit more. It does have a magnetic tail cap on it. That's not magnetic there, but it does have a magnetic tail cap, and I believe I have a pocket clip for it. I just got to find it. So pretty small though. I mean, as you can see next to the Native 5, pretty good sized light. Pretty small. I think it'll fit in the pocket pretty well, and I think I'm going to give this one maybe a test for the month of March. So maybe a good review of this one coming sometime soon once I kind of work out some of the details and get used to it. And then kind of a sneak peek, I did pick up another knife about a month ago. I just never done a video on it yet. I picked up the Spyderco Manix 2, and I've always wanted this knife. I've seen this knife on a lot of people's videos. You know, EDC for Fun did a video on it a while back. I saw with him, and after I saw his video, it really kind of sparked my interest on picking one up. So as you can see, I did pick one up in S30V. I got the black on black look to kind of match my Paramilitary 2, and it's been great. I mean, it was a little stiff when I first bought it, but it is loosening it up quite well. I know there's some customizable market for it. You can switch out the ball bearing in it and get new scales and all that stuff, but I'm just kind of enjoying it just the way it came out of the box right now. So I may switch this one up and use this one for work a little bit. It is a little bit bigger and a little bit more you know, heavier weight than the Native 5, but you know, it's kind of fun just to test out a new one and play with it a little bit. But definitely both some great knives. So yeah, that's just kind of a look at some of the stuff I might switch up for work. Most days I still carry that nutsack, a double admin pouch for work also, which I keep some extra goodies in, some backup flashlight, backup knife, little first aid kit, things like that. But this is just the stuff I keep in my pockets. So just kind of want to update you guys. You know, I've been really bad about switching out my gear every month. A lot of times I carry the same thing for months on end. And, you know, every month I'm trying to at least switch up the flashlight and the knife just to kind of roll through some of them. But yeah, guys, that's kind of just a quick update. Sorry the videos haven't been, you know, extremely consistent. I've just been busy, and, you know, I've been kind of holding back on buying so much stuff for a little bit. You know, it was tax season. I had to pay taxes. Gotta love that. So, you know, I've been just kind of holding back on the new stuff a little bit. But look forward to some more new videos coming. Like I said, I am doing a little bit of a travel trip for work next month. I'm thinking about doing an update on some of my travel bags and things like that while I'm there. So look forward to that one coming up sometime soon. But as always, if you guys got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I love to read the comments. I've had a lot of good ones lately. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you later.